He left the campaign trail to visit his ailing grandmother in Hawaii, but Barack Obama is back on the stump today, encouraging early voting and trying to shore up votes. Meanwhile, John McCain is campaigning in New Mexico today. With just days to go, where do the candidates stand? Joining us now to go over the latest numbers is former Clinton pollster Bernard Whitman. Bernard, you've been very good to be with us and give us your assessment about the numbers. Let's go over some of the numbers right now. Look, we've been asking people out there across America whether or not they believe the poll numbers. And there is a lot of volatility in these polls. You look at one poll, it says one thing. You look at this other poll, and it says another thing. I was in Florida, and there are polls that are all over the map in the state of Florida. Should we believe the polling?
You're absolutely right. And as a pollster, here's what you want to look for, and that is consistency in the data. So you've got to go and you've got to look through all these polls and see where the data is coming together. And ultimately, what you'll find is over the course of this week, this race has settled into about a 7-point difference between Barack Obama and John McCain. I think importantly for Obama, he has generally in most of these polls crested over 50%. And one thing that's quite important about that is the last Democrat to get more than 50% on Election Day was Jimmy Carter in 1976, who got 50.1.
Can I just ask you, though, people have been writing in, and one of the things they say is, well, remember the last election? They had John Kerry winning in a walk-away election.
Well, that is why we've got to look not only at the national polls, where we have the 7-point differential, but in the state-by-state polls. And if you go through these states, Barack Obama now is competing aggressively in 12 states that George Bush won in 2004. In 10 of those states, he is ahead. Many of those polls show him ahead by 5 or 10 points. And one poll from a Republican pollster yesterday came out and showed him 1 point ahead in Georgia. So I think that also in 12 of these states that Bush won, he won by double digits, and these are states that Barack Obama is doing very well in.
Here's one more question then. There is a poll out there that shows that in people who have already cast their ballots in early voting, and in some states we're told that as many as a third of the voters may cast their ballots early, that when you add it all up and you talk to people all across the country, it's pretty dead even, McCain voters versus Obama voters.
Well, I just saw a Newsweek poll that was released today, and they looked at those who had voted early, and in that particular survey, it was 60-35, almost 2-to-1 in Barack's favor. And anecdotally, you'll see in a lot of these early voting states, huge lines for the Democrats. But ultimately, it's going to come down to turnout. And
this is my struggle, Bernard. I'm not trying to be difficult here. I'm having a struggle with this. When you have one poll that comes out and says it's pretty much up the middle on people who voted early, and then you see another poll that is so obviously the other direction, what are we to believe?
Well, the truth is the main poll, and the only one that really counts, is what happens on Election Day. And I think where Barack is advantaged here is he has managed to marry the power of the Internet with the tried and true power of old-fashioned shoe leather.
Right.
And his get-out-the-vote operation in these states where he's got 50 offices in Virginia, 40 offices or more in Indiana and North Carolina, ultimately, I believe, is going to prove the difference on Election Day.
All right, Bernard Whitman, who is a Democratic pollster, we thank you for your guidance, and we appreciate you joining us here on America's Election
Thanks so much, Brian. I appreciate it.